Hey everyone, this is Nick from Mecha Warehouse, and today I'm here with Orion, aka Mecha Minion number 2, and we're gonna have a conversation. I thought it'd be a great way to kind of get you a little bit of a behind-the-scenes look and see some of the other faces behind Mecha Warehouse now that it's more than just me. I know people have been asking about this, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. This is Orion. Hey Orion.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Another day at the warehouse. All right, so let's get past the awkward part where we both don't know what we're doing, and move into some of these questions. I got a few different questions I kind of thought up that I thought would be good. So the first one: how long have you been building?
About 7 years. I started when I was like 12, 16, a little bit more. When I first got into it, I started out with RX-79G,
Okay.
and I had no nippers. I used a pair of scissors to get them off the runners,
Nice.
and it was disgusting. I still have it though. It's still in my room.
Nice.
I can't throw it away.
Nice. I think a lot of people might have that similar experience, especially like a while ago, like the Wild West, like early days of Gunpla. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess the early days were like 30 years ago or whatever, but early for a lot of us here in the West, so to speak. And what got you into it in the first place?
I walked into the living room. My brother was watching 8th MS, and just watching the Zaku's just walk around and be a Zaku. They're so cool. I decided I want to be in. I want that. I want one of those. And then, of course, everyone buys the Zaku's because they're dispendable. And I decided I wanted an RX-79 instead because it was cheaper. And it's cool.
Cool. Very cool. So one of the things I asked you to do to come in here is to bring in a build, and so we've got your Magnac here, Magnac, whatever the correct pronunciation is. You want to talk about your build here? I think it's pretty cool, custom painted. You did some custom work on it, weathering and stuff. What do you want to tell me, or more accurately than that?
Yeah, I decided that I wanted to go for a scout look quite off the bat. Actually, I was working over at the packing table, and they kept looking at the Maganac up on the shelf, and it just kept on. It was right next to it, and it was tempting me because I've never seen it before. And I picked two up, and I built like a little antenna box thing for him because Scout. I figured he'd have a communications, better comms. And then I don't like the rifle. I didn't appreciate the way it looked on him. He didn't really look very military, but too fantasy. So I took a rifle from, I'm not too sure what, it was like a 1/144th weapons pack.
Okay.
And it came with a rocket launcher, and I took the rocket mag from the rocket launcher, put it on the front, built a little sight for him, and then built a front grip, painted it up, put them on him. And then I got some Delphi decal skulls, and I put those on and some numbers, painted it up. Not camo like I usually do, but a nice kind of scout color.
Cool dark color scheme. Yeah.
And then I used a needle. I heated up the tip of a needle, and I poked it in spots. And then I poke it in and I drag it a bit. And then after I did that, I take a real touch black marker, put it over and drag it with your finger down because it looks like leaking.
Gotcha.
And then, believe it or not, Games Workshop used Null Oil for the rest of it and put it over, and it leaves like a really gross look, grimy feel.
Yeah, cool. What's your favorite Gundam series?
Either 8th MS or Thunderbolt,
Thunderbolt.
because they're both grittier.
Nice. Yeah, we're getting that vibe.
Yeah.
from between your build and what you're talking about. And then your favorite mobile suit.
Totally not the Zegok E. No, that is without a doubt my favorite mobile suit because it was in a scene for maybe 3 minutes, but it just stole it. It's just very interesting to look at. Not your typical Zegok.
Yeah, I can definitely confirm that every other word out of his mouth is Igaki.
It's
like
true.
Not quite literally, but basically literally. All right, let's move into a couple other questions here. So more specific to here. So what is the best and worst thing about working at Mecha Warehouse?
Easily the best is sending out kits to people, building up their backlogs so I can feel better about mine. Because I know somebody else has a backlog growing too. And the worst thing is being around kits all day and seeing like the Maganac, seeing something that's really cool and I want to get it and I have the money now and I can definitely snag one, and it's tough.
Yeah, there's definitely things grow on you because you pull them out of your checking things in or you're packing something, you see it over and over again, and like eventually you catch the side of the box or something and you start looking at it more carefully. Yeah.
For sure, the Zeong and the Buster, before I worked here, I didn't like them at all. But now they're definitely top tier for me.
Nice. All right, next one. What is your favorite and least favorite items to pack?
My favorite is probably master grades or real grades. I like the square real grades. The big boxes are really nice because it's really straightforward, easy to pack. My least favorite is either packing paints or just recently a jumble of disc-based stuff because all the boxes are different heights and it's just it's the worst
to get it in there right. Very cool. And then one last question. What's the best new thing you learned about Gunpla since starting here?
Honestly, the building, like the box and stuff, being in the Discord, I asked a lot of questions and people taught me how to sculpt and stuff. And being here, I've seen so many new tools that I've been interested in that I picked up and tried, like scribing. I would have never even attempted scribing, but I did, and it was actually a lot of fun. And airbrushing, we had a few conversations. He taught me how to airbrush because I was doing it wrong. So it was cool.
Very cool. All right. Anything else you want to say or add before we wrap this up?
Chime into the streams. They're a lot of fun. Yeah. And the live builds are really cool too.
Yeah, those are definitely a lot of fun. Very cool. So that's our little chat here. We'll hopefully make this kind of a regular thing. I'll be sitting down with other members of the team here. If you have any questions that maybe I should ask next time, or next time if I get a chance to sit down with Orion again in a few months, what would you want to ask Orion? And thank you for watching. See you next time.